beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll, and towing the slab in this one, Peter Lambert. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Hit in the air, center field. Doyle moving under this one. One away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see.
That one ripped. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Foul ball there.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's in for a strike.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And that one hammered way back there. It bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now a chance for David Fry. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Boots it. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
At the plate, Kyle Mansardo. Not even close there. And that is ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one is absolutely belted. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Rogers throws to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Tristan McKenzie.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees. And 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air. Drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That one pushed foul. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. Second inning coming up here in Denver. Guardians 4 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, Bo Naylor at the plate now.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
Lambert back to work. Lambert measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Gabriel Arias will hit next. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Next one misses. 2-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
This one in the air right field. Blackman settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Freeman.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. His splits between April and May there. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 5-0. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Peter. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Cal Quantrill.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Jimenez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hits the fence. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0. And he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And at second with one away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. There's a swing and a drive. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
1 out, runner at second. And next is the designated hitter, Josh Naylor. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Quantrill back to work. That misses. And the count 1-2. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Ramirez at third with 2 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Elias Diaz. Outside. 1-0.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a good eye there. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Chris Bryant stands in now and watches strike one. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
On the ground, 2 ball. Flips for 1, and that's 2.
Batting seventh.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Righty delivers. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Brennan going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next to hit, Gabriel Arias. And first offering is fouled off. Naylor at second with 2 down. Misses inside. And now it's even 1-1.
Really good run. Perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's out number 3. Guardians lead 1, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back here at Coors Field, here's the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. On the ground to short, Arias. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Lowry.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The Guardians up big in this one here in the last half of the third.
2 balls.
And another ball. Next pitch is downstairs. And he walked him.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Flips it for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. So they go. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Tyler Freeman. Quantrill back to work. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. Home run number 5 on the season, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Bounce to the right side. Rogers throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's Jose Ramirez.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Second home run of the inning for them. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Josh Rogers.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
He swings and fouls one off. The Guardians up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Very high with that one. And the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
That one ripped. Forget it. They go back to back and they add to their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Fry up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. That to right. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. And it's fouled away. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ezequiel Tovar gets the call. 0-1. On the ground, Arias throws across the diamond, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Ryan McMahon, the next to hit. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swung on, belted. That one's deep. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
One down. Next to hit, Elias Diaz. That's in there. And it's 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And he's already singled in this game. Just missed. McMahon on at second with 2 down. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-0. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Larry Bullard. Next offering is in for a strike. And he pumps it a strike. Man at second. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, make sure to say hi to Kenny. Rogers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
No strike.
2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. They're waving McMahon home. Safe.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And that's outside, and that's ball 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
In plenty of time to first inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We played 4. Guardians 10, and the Rockies 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Rogers, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. So up next, Gabriel Arias. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one ripped right center field. Bangs off the wall. Naylor coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe.
Oh, he's in there.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Tyler Freeman. No outs. Runner on second. Good eye right there. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Man at second. Misses off the inside. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. And up next for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. He's already homered in this game. Here's your 1. And that one upstairs. 1 out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right side. And foul ball. Just outside. The count now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out to short. Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rockies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here's the first baseman, Eleuris Montero. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's Chuck Nasty. And first offering is fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Ezekiel Tovar. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
Next pitch is outside. The shortstop takes the ball. Out there to center. Freeman drifts towards it. Makes the grab, one away. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 35.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Elias Diaz. Strike 1. Montero over at second. Blackman at first. 2 out of the inning. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. The Rockies down to their final strike. Got it. And that'll do it.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
11-2 the final tally. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.